Welcome back, Geekers, to episode 30 of the Comic Guys podcast with your incredible hosts, Kevin and Angel. Come to you straight out of the multiverse of geekness with a brand new episode for you every Friday in your podcast listening apparatus. Make sure you guys go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You like that, right? If you are enjoying our content and want more, you can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at the Comic Guys Podcast. And if you like to watch our podcast, you can check us out at YouTube. And remember, Tuesdays, we're going to be live gaming on Twitch. We have a whole bunch of new games that are coming out, and we're going to be straight out gaming on Twitch every Tuesday. Probably start between 6 and 7, all the way to almost 9. So a couple hours because we do work, but make sure you guys go there at the Comic Guys. And always, you can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. Bro, what's going on? How was your week?
It's been good, man. I've just been busy. We've just been packing. So excuse me, everyone, with all this stuff that I have here. But we just been packing, man, getting ready for this movie.
Oh, yeah.
We're excited. Yeah, man. Yeah. Look, check this out. I got the Tachi right there from the last Comic-Con convention in New York.
We can't see it.
I got that. Itachi. It's right there. Can you see it? Right there, man.
We can't see it.
I got you.
We can't see it. It's off the screen.
Oh, man. All right.
It's all right.
I wish y'all could see it. It's really cool. But I'm excited.
Take a picture and put it in the comic book, in the Comic Guys podcast, and put it in Instagram.
Yeah, actually.
So you guys can see it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for that. That's coming up in a month, man. We're almost there. We're almost at Comic.
Yes, guys, we are excited. We are gonna make some videos. We're excited because it's the first time me and Kevin are going to go to something that we both love, Comic-Con. He's been to more Comic-Cons than I have, and he actually cosplayed before. So that's pretty cool.
I'm going to step it up this year. I'm going to step it up. I got a really cool
What is
costume.
it? What is it? Oh, you can't. No. Don't tell nobody until guys, you're going to have to wait till October 6th to find out what Kevin is dressed as. So...
Nice.
Make sure you guys check that out. So we're excited. October 6th, New York Comic Con. We're going to go. I have my setup that I'm going to go in. Yeah. He's going with his wife.
You're going. You're going.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't say. Yeah, let's wait. Yeah,
let's wait. But yeah, we are excited because this is something that we both wanted. We are planning in the future to go to the San Diego Comic Con. That's the one that I really, really want to go to. From all the Comic Cons, that's the one that once I go one time to the San Diego Comic Con, it's like I made it, guys. I made it.
That's the one with the biggest news.
With the biggest news, not even with the biggest news. It's just the biggest Comic Con, ain't it?
I think though the day that we're going, we're gonna get to see Clark Kent from Smallville.
Ooh, Tom Welling.
Yeah, I think he might.
I'm gonna have him sign my chest.
What you gonna do? The Superman symbol on your chest?
Superman symbol on my chest. Be like, can you sign right here, Tom Welling? Yes, sir. No, definitely gonna take some money because there's gonna be some stuff over there. It's exciting news, guys. We're talking about it because we're excited, and we are gonna probably do a little live on the YouTube there also, and make some more videos and stuff like that. So make sure October 6th, Instagram, Twitter, and freaking TikTok is gonna be all full of the Comic Guys whole New York Comic Con experience, and then we're gonna get pizza. And I'm excited for that because I love New York pizza, bro.
You got to, man. But yeah, man, tell us what has been happening this week in the multiverse of geekness.
Multiverse of geekness this week. We haven't had like a lot of big news on games. I mean, there've been some new games coming out, but nothing huge. The only thing I could say is, guys, Modern Warfare is getting closer and closer. We're already in September. In a couple of weeks, freaking PlayStation gamers, I'm so jealous of you guys. You guys get to play early. If you pre-order it on your PlayStation, you get to play it early on September 16th, all the way through September 20th. So if you pre-order it, you're gonna play almost a whole week of Modern Warfare 2, from the 16th to 17th, early access on PlayStation. If you get a pre-order, and then it's gonna be open to all PlayStation players from the 18th to the 20th, and then the weekend after that, the September 22nd to the 23rd, if you got it early access in either the Xbox or Battle.net, that's the PC, or Steam, you're going to have early access. Also, PlayStation going to have early access already. So PlayStation going to get play like a whole 2 weeks of just Call of Duty. And then September 24th to the 26th is going to be open to all platforms. So that's going to be pretty cool. Damn, PlayStation bastards, bro. You guys gonna get almost 2 weeks of Modern Warfare.
Those are the perks, man. Join us, man. My boy just got a PlayStation.
I got a PlayStation 4, but damn, you heard that?
Bro, that sounded crazy, man. Holy crap. Guys, if you hear that, that's Thor in the background. For some reason, he's mad at Angel.
For some reason, he wants to come to Spring Hill. I don't know why. But but it's going to be crazy because PlayStation... The thing is, I have a PlayStation 4, but I'm going to buy it on PC. I don't want to go ahead and pre-order it for PlayStation and then also have it for the PC. So I'm going to be playing it on the PlayStation from the 18th to the 20th. And then I'm going to also play it pre-order from September 22nd to the 26th. I'm not going to be able... You get to play it for 2 days before I do. And so that's going to be... so you're going to tell me how good it is before I even play it. And then Warzone 2 releases on November 16th. That's only a couple months later because the game comes out in October. Didn't Warzone 1 came out months later, right? When Modern Warfare first came out?
I think it did. I think it came out a couple months later, 3 or 5 months later.
Yeah, around that.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool that they know. I wonder if it's going to be different.
Yeah, I wonder if it is going to be different because if there's a Warzone already, why would there be a Warzone 2? What would be the difference? Is there a story to Warzone?
I mean, I know that the graphics going to change.
Not really.
But are they going to keep it modern? Because one thing that I didn't like about Warzone was that, when Vanguard came out and Black Ops, it kind of integrated into Warzone. So you had the old-fashioned guns with the modern guns, and then the map kind of changes to World War II when it was supposed to be Modern Warfare Warzone. Keep the Warzone modern with modern guns and stuff. Don't go and make a Call of Duty Barbarian and then come in here with swords. That kind of stuff. So I know the graphics going to be updated. I hope the gameplay is updated. And I hope they take out a whole bunch of stuff that Warzone has and integrate it into the new Warzone. So we can only do is just wait. Jesus. Bro, I'm also excited because I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. And a new Assassin's Creed game has been announced. It's called Assassin's Creed Mirage. And we are going to have more info on the Ubisoft Forward that is actually coming out September 10th at 9 p.m. Central Eastern Time, Central Standard Time, and 12 p.m. Pacific Time. I don't know what time is Eastern on that, but Ubisoft Forward is coming out, and they're bringing more news on Assassin's Creed.
Ubisoft has been making moves, man. They've been making moves. Assassin's Creed has also been making some good moves. I think they're gonna bring it back to the basics, right?
I hope so. I mean, I like the new ones, but like there's nothing like the original ones.
Yeah, there is nothing like
Assassin's
it.
Creed 2 was my favorite, and Assassin's Creed Unity.
I think Assassin's Creed Unity was good.
The
Yeah.
only reason I liked Assassin's Creed Unity was like right now, if that game would come out modern right now, they remake it. Me and you could play and do the assassinations together as a co-op.
That was pretty cool.
You know, that was actually pretty cool. And they had like the little battle royale kind of thing. They had like
This Assassin's Creed 3, where is it gonna take place? I think it's gonna be somewhere in like the Middle East, or is it?
um
Where is
we
this?
don't know yet. They only show like that the new Assassin's Creed is coming out, so we are going to get more information on Ubisoft Forward on September 10th. So there we're going to find out exactly where in time if he's, because for the last 3 games, one was Rome, Egypt, and then the Vikings. It'll be cool if they do like a how you call it, a Japan, that era of early Japan,
Yeah,
the feudal Japan
era.
as a shinobi or a ninja type, especially for an Assassin's Creed. That would be dope.
Or yeah, and then there's samurai in there too that you have. Oh,
That would be
man.
dope. That would be dope. With some of the moves,
be a dope-
assassin's move plus sword fighting moves. That would be dope.
Yeah,
Bro, I know that you are a PlayStation, but Xbox is kicking out PlayStation as is because Xbox right now intends to bring Call of Duty, Diablo, and Overwatch to the Game Pass.
yes, I heard about that. Holy, you what? Yo, I still remember being an Xbox fan, and I love playing.
Take your
like,
brothers,
don't
bro.
get me
Take your
wrong.
brothers. He don't use it.
Oh my gosh! If only. If
Be like,
only.
yo, I'm taking this.
I wish I kept. Yo, guess what I did with my old Xbox? I just gave it away.
You gave it away
Somebody just, yeah, I gave it
to
away. man.
GameStop, or you gave it away to somebody?
I gave it away to.
Did they
somebody
need it?
as a gift? They needed it. It was for their kid.
Okay.
And it was a kid that was gonna start school. Probably a bad time to give him a gaming console.
Hey, no, but you know what? I mean, you gave it to a kid.
It,
So.
it reminded me of like someone like me who grew up like really like I hardly had video games. I used to go to Bevel's house just to play the Nintendo 64 because he had it, or your
My
place.
place,
Anytime I went to your
remember we
place,
used to have
I would
weekends
play-
over.
Yeah, we would play. Yeah, we would just play it, and not, but me, I never really could afford one, and so I never really got one until like probably like middle school around there, like late middle school, probably like high school. I got the Xbox, or I had the PlayStation 2. I remember that. I remember I did have the PlayStation.
Yeah, remember you used to come down
But,
from.
yeah.
We used to live in the same building, and you used to live on the 3rd floor, and we used to do Friday nights, and we used to play Resident Evil 2 when it first came out on the PlayStation, and it was me playing with all my little cousins, all of you guys, like Junie, Angel,
Yeah,
Steven, Mara,
Yeah.
all of you guys just watching.
yeah.
This was when YouTube didn't really exist. Twitch didn't really exist. Live streaming was the oldest person I know how to play video games would sit there and play video games, and all the little cousins.
Everybody would get.
They're
together and
watching you play a
But-
video game for hours, and you guys are like,
play. Yeah,
and like if it's a movie.
but that's why I was like, it reminded me, the kid reminded me of that and us and me, and I was like, oh, let me just give it to him just because, he
He couldn't,
when
that's cool. I think that's awesome, bro. You thought, and it gave you a pleasure of damn, this kid could,
yeah.
all you have to do is just like, hey, you better keep doing good in school because if not,
Yeah, I was mostly when I never saw the kid, but it was the mom that was just telling me, she was this mom that was a single mom, working hard, and she just
no. So that's
was-
why it hit you too because like, And that was
Yeah.
me. That was
You know,
literally that was me. Single
yeah, my
mom.
mom was, yeah, exactly.
Got you.
Just, and also, when you're a single mom, you can't, it's hard, especially if you're um, a Latina single mom from another country coming and then here working a job that doesn't pay good. And then, you're trying to make the best of what you have with the
Yeah.
kids. And so, I like, we really, she helped me out when we needed time, and so I was like, let me repay her
Pay it
by
forward, bro. Remember that,
doing this.
geekers.
Yeah, pay
Pay
it
it
forward.
forward, man. You never know how that's gonna change your life. I mean, you literally changed that kid's life. Now you never know he's gonna think about that. Oh, I remember when Kevin gave me this. Let me go ahead and pay it forward, and in the future, when I'm making money, and be like, hey, here's a PlayStation 10. Hope you enjoy. Whatever
Yeah.
whatever PlayStation he's up to at that time.
PlayStation 10. Oh man, you better be knowing I'll be right there in that line for it.
Oh, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited because I know that we're gonna be playing more games on Twitch. That I'm very excited. So I'm glad we're gonna talk about this one real quick. Gotham Knights. I don't know if you're gonna get it on day one.
I don't know. It's hard for me
To get it on day
I
one.
don't know, because it's just some of the characters I don't really fully like.
Yeah, but dude,
I don't know if
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
like them
but
or
bro,
not.
what they were telling me about it. Okay, so let's say I'm playing the game, right? Let's say I play the game way before you, right? And then you buy the game later on, and you start playing with me. You start off as the same level, and if you hosting the game, the levels of the NPCs are gonna be the same level as you. And if I go in, I'm gonna be more powerful because I'm higher level, right? But the progression of it is gonna be great because you come to my side and you play, and when you go back to your server, you're still gonna have the same progress. It's not gonna be like you start off.
Oh, so you could build off your friend's power level.
Not build off your, yeah, like let's say I'm gonna have a little bit more powerful characters because I'm a higher level, but it's gonna level out. It's gonna level out to a point that it's not gonna make you like lose or anything like that. But you could come in
Wait, but
anytime.
this one co-op? It was
Gotham Knights is gonna
if
be co-op,
if it was. Oh, it
and
was.
you could jump in.
I don't know if I don't know if I knew that or if I didn't
I
know
think you
that.
did know that, but you still
Co-op.
kind of still indecisive about it. The cool
Yeah.
thing about it is that you could go and do your own thing in my server. So I'll be fighting a couple of bad guys in like I don't know 8th Street, and you could be in 12th Street doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So we don't. It's gonna be kind of an open world.
Kind of like us whooping ass in Gotham.
It's going around just whooping ass in Gotham, bro.
That's pretty cool though. That's pretty. I would probably if I'm gonna get it, I'll probably get it for you. I'll probably get it because you.
All right, all right, all right. But that is pretty much in the world of gaming. What else do we got? Well, now we're gonna go into the anime, and we're gonna give it to Kevin. Kevin, what do we have for the anime community?
I think you should handle this one, man. You know a little more about these updates than me, man.
Okay.
I could talk about Dragon Ball superhero movie.
All right. I'm gonna give you a quick
I'm
update
excited
of
to
what's
see
coming
that.
up. We don't have too much anime coming out. I know we have like Chainsaw Man that's coming out in October, and I'm actually excited for that one. But this is all the anime that's coming onto Netflix because a lot of people don't have Crunchyroll, don't have access to watch anime, and Netflix, unfortunately, is the only place that you could get it if you have Netflix. But JoJo Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean coming out September 1st. So it came out the day we were recording this video, this podcast. So September 1st, JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Have you ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No,
I have to start watching it to find out because it's very popular. It's a very popular one, and they have it's a real old anime too. Bastards coming out in September 15. Pretty much is when an evil force is threatened to resurrect Anthrax, the god of destruction, the kingdom of Meta Anthrax. Anthraxax. Whatever, I can't say the name. Of Meta Licana calls out to valuable dark wizard for help. So, you already know, those fantasy animes, they're trying to resurrect the god of destruction, and they have to call the mighty hero to come in. Drifting Home actually looks real good. Is coming out September 16th. And pretty much this is what I got. It's like 1/5 of summer, a group of elementary school kids set adrift on an abandoned apartment building and must look within themselves to find a way back home. It looks cute. It looks kind of like interesting, and so I actually want to see that. There's because Netflix have some real good anime if you look for them. And Full Metal Alchemist, the final transmutation live action, the last part is coming out September 24th. I don't know how people are feeling about the live action Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know what to tell you about it. It's okay. The live action Bleach, I think, is better than this one, but it's okay. It's just kind of like what they did was they cram. What I don't like about live action movies sometimes is like they cram like 2 seasons
A lot
into everything, and because you're so used to the anime, you kind of like, yo, they skipped this part, or they kind of like.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what's coming to Netflix in this September. I don't know which one you are most excited for, but let us know in the comments. In the comments, what are you most excited for? If you have a new anime that's coming out that you want us to check out, leave it in the comments, man. We love watching anime, man. And we'll do it for you guys.
Well, actually, I wanted to ask you this because there has been a lot of success with the Dragon Ball superhero movie. Recently, it surpassed 21 million at the box office. That's a lot of dough. I wanted to ask you: do you think that there's something here with anime movies? Do you think anime movies can have success in the theaters? Does this prove?
This proves
that they can,
especially if they're popular animes. If you think about it, if they're popular animes, I mean, you're talking about Dragon Ball. That in the United States, Dragon Ball is literally super famous. A lot of people love Dragon Ball here in the States. One Piece, is going to be another one that comes out in the theater. That it all depends on the fan base and how good it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good instance. Like, they could definitely change it up and bring more anime movies into the theater. Because, damn, $21 million at the box office.
Yeah, I think it's because everyone wanted to see Gohan come back and whoop ass and be the character that he was meant to be in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Low key, Gohan was kind of like he was the strongest at one point, and this also kind of proves he can be up there with the best.
I mean, they nerfed him. It kind of like this one proves that, like you said, like in the Cell saga, you could see he defeated nobody could have defeated Cell, and he did as a kid.
First to turn Super Saiyan 2.
So you could see, and then they kind of nerfed him. Like once Dragon Ball Super came around, they kind of nerfed him a little bit. And
yeah, they kind of nerfed him when the Buu saga happened, where he had to like become Ultimate Gohan, and then Ultimate Gohan was like the peak of his strength. Like that's some bullshit.
right. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, in the Buu saga. So it's interesting to see. I saw the movie. I know you're gonna go see it this weekend. I saw the movie and I was like super excited for it. Especially the whole part of just watching Gohan kick some ass and become powerful. Like
I'm excited to watch. I was trying to stop you before you were gonna spoil me.
No, I wasn't.
I'm excited because It's $3 Saturday, and I'm going to
Bro,
see
I
this
was you.
on
I'll be in
Saturday.
the movies all day long since like morning. I'll take myself.
Are you planning? Are you planning to do
See,
that?
the AMC here for me is pretty far. It's almost an
Okay.
hour.
How
It's
far is
almost an
it?
hour away. I'm not gonna drive an hour away on
Wow.
gas. That's
Where do you
the
go?
$3 that I save on
How?
the movies.
Damn.
It's like, but $3, bro.
That's
I'll
deep,
go there
bro.
with $40 and watch Dragon Ball. What movie? Any movie that came out, I'll be watching. I'll be like, yo, can you go home? Like, nah, bro. It's not my fault you got $3 movies. I'm watching all the movies right now. I'm coming back to the podcast with information about all the movies that came out.
Oh my gosh.
But
But yeah, man. Speaking about movies, I think is a good time to go on to the next topic.
yes, sir.
Let's get to some recaps and reviews of some of the nice things that have been shown. Let's start with House of Dragon. Saw episode 2. It was amazing. I think that this show is actually getting there on par with Games of Thrones. Hopefully, it doesn't end like Game of Thrones and disappoint us. But I think that this show is really good. It's really good. I like it. I think that it's kind of time jumping because I think that this episode takes place 6 months after the death of the queen. So
Yeah, like nothing
I
happened.
think
So
the
you're gonna
show.
tell me that like the queen died and nothing happened in 6 months? Everybody was just like, let's mourn for 6 months. All right, it's 6 months. Let's get wild. Only.
Like, yo, they were already in this episode. They were already the people, the lords in the episode were like, "Oh, to the king." Already, they were like this to the king. "Oh, your wife died 6 months ago. Okay, you have enough time to grieve. You need a new wife, man. You need to marry somebody new." And so,
Yeah, I saw that. I
one of
was
the
like,
lords. Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, you need to marry somebody new. And then one of the cringy things too. This show just keeps getting cringy because one of the things that one of the lords that they offer is one of his daughters. He offers his daughter, who looked like they were like 12 years old, to the king.
yeah, like
So
how
you
old is
thought that
she?
Game of
Can she
Thrones,
even drink?
yeah, you thought that Game of Thrones was cringy, like, bro. They are getting cringy in House of Dragon. It's crazy what they show on these shows, man. But it's turning out to be interesting. So, the king somehow plans to marry the daughter's friend.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, the
the
daughter,
one the dark hair one, right? Yeah,
yeah. I
she's like
think
what, like
that
probably like
Gra-
16, 17. It's like, or maybe 21. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
I don't know. I don't know. I know that that the daughter and that friend. It looks. I don't know if they're really friends or they have something deeper than being friends.
There was a
Which
part.
would be
I
pretty
think I know
interesting.
which part you're talking about. Like she was like praying, and her friend was kind of like holding her, and the way that the camera kind of puts it, kind of made it look like,
Yeah,
yeah. Do you have feelings for her? Like, are you guys a thing?
yeah,
Are you guys gonna be the
yeah. It
first
looked like.
to like women in the
It
Game of
looked like.
Thrones?
No, actually, was it? No, I don't think so. I think in the Game of Thrones they did
But
some
remember,
sort of
this is
sure.
before Game of Thrones.
This is before. Yeah,
So
he took 100 and something. Yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, 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 Kevin. All right. Also, the daughter is showing how of wow.
damn it, Thor!
Well,
I'm
the daughter is
freaking Thor, bro. Thor, stop, bro. I'm making a podcast. Talk to me later.
the daughter is showing how great of a queen she will be. She just went up on and left everybody, and the king was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go face these crab people without you guys," and just rode up on her freaking
Yo,
dragon.
rode up on the
So
dragon, dude. Not even that. Like, yo, you need to ride up on a freaking horse. Like, yo, hold up. You rode up and you be like, rah. What's up, bitches? I got a dragon. Like, say something.
I got a dragon.
Say something.
Yeah, yo. She's turning out to be a really good character. She's carrying the show right now. Everything is surrounding her, but we'll see where it all leads, man. We'll see where it all. I saw kind of like a leak on social media of like not a leak, but showing the DNA generation connection of the
Yeah.
Targaryens, and it shows you who comes from who and where who ends. So it kind of is a spoiler of the show. If you look, if you want to get spoiled from the show, just look at the genealogy of the
You know why I'm going to take a look at it? Because I want to
Targaryens.
understand a little bit of who's who and who are the parents or the grandparents of who. Like,
Yep.
who's the parents of Jon Snow in House of Dragons? Has his family not formed
I
yet?
hope you have to be like grand, like great grand or grand
Because what was her name?
parents.
Emily Clark's character, the
Daenerys.
Daenerys. Is Rhaenyra her grandmother?
I don't know.
See, that's the kind of things that.
I didn't want to look at the family
Oh,
tree
because
because that's
you
kind of
want to
like
go
a
through the show
spoiler.
and find out. Because I know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Doctor Who's character. I know he's related to her. I
Interesting.
think. Yet again, I'm not. I have to keep watching the show. I think it's very interesting, like you said, and I like how it's not going away from Game of Thrones. It's still keeping that Game of Thrones thing. You know what I'm saying? Like all the like you said, all the cringy stuff, all the weird stuff. Um, not the weird stuff, but all the crazy stuff that happens in Game of Thrones. It's still showing in this one, and that's one thing that I was scared of was I hope they don't change this one to what Game of Thrones because how you gonna tell me that Game of Thrones 100 so it's they're more barbarians and it's worse when like you have dragons that's gonna eat people so and I think I love that about that.
have we seen dragons eat people yet in this yet? I don't think so.
No, but
Oh, just seen the dragons. Hopefully it happens soon.
hopefully because shit
Hopefully it
it's a
happens soon, man.
dragon.
It's a dragon.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I love about this because I'm a big dragon fan. I love dragons, and it's cool because Game of Thrones we didn't see dragons till like what the last couple seasons. When we actually went to see
Yeah.
dragons,
All we saw were eggs in the
eggs and
beginning.
stuff. So I'm glad to see that they're bringing those dragons in early and showing us that hey, back then nobody was if you had a dragon you the shit.
That's why the family's so strong, man.
How
That's why
many
the
dragons they
family's so
got?
strong. I don't know. I think three. I think
Damn,
three.
3 dragons, bro.
Yeah, man. Dragon. You get a dragon, you rule the world, man. You rule the
And they got
world.
3.
And hell yeah.
So they rule
Um,
West. What is it called? Westeros.
Westeros.
Westeros. But yeah, so what did you guys think about the House of Dragons episode 2? Are you guys liking the first couple episodes? Let us know in the comments. Again, let us know what do you guys think. We always love the comments and stuff that you guys leave us. If you guys did like the House of Dragons, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. And let's get into some She-Hulk.
Ooh.
She-Hulk episode 3.
Bro, I was so excited. I woke up this
Let's
morning excited to watch this show.
Oh my! It was such a good episode, man. I'm loving this show. I'm loving this show. This show is hilarious. It's very lawyery. It's got everything. I like
Yes,
it.
that's what it's saying. It has everything that
What are your favorite? What were your favorite
Wong.
parts? Yo, Wong was so freaking funny. Seeing him in this episode, and also just it also brought up like this pretty cool thing, this pretty interesting thing about like he still did what he wanted to do, but he's Wong. He's just Wong. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. He was like, oh, I'm the Sorcerer Supreme. I can. This is part of my trial as Sorcerer Supreme.
It was fun. It was cool. I like all his parts. Just him being there, it gives us that connectivity that we all wanted. Like,
You know where this
yeah,
takes
I
place? Because he's
understand
not
we seen
Sorcerer
Bruce,
Supreme yet.
but seeing Wong is like it had a different feeling for me seeing Wong than seeing Bruce, because Bruce had to be there for her to change into She-Hulk. That's a must, you know what I mean? But seeing Wong there, just like, Wong, bro. And then he said, I just took him out because I needed to fight somebody that was stronger than me. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme. Like,
I'm the Sorcerer. It was part of his trials.
and then he said, that he's like, when they were asking me questions, like, well, that's against the law for what you did, breaking somebody out of jail. He's like, oh man, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. And then he just dipped. He just did his freaking circle thing and just left.
Just
Like, this guy, yeah, man. Like, no repercussion. And then Jennifer's like, I doesn't even know what to do. But hey, at least she was able to get Blonsky his freedom.
yeah, that was funny with Blonsky.
That was pretty funny.
It was pretty
Blonsky
funny.
was pretty
I
funny.
love her
Did you see his pen?
his followers.
Did you, his followers, his pen pals?
He's gonna open a place because all those women are gonna give him money, so he could open a meditation place.
A meditation sanctuary on an island.
That is, I loved everything about it. I love her fourth breaking, the wall breaking, because it is on those moments that she's just like walking and she's like, well, this is out, kind of like that, like, this is awkward, and then just keeps on with the scene. I love that because in the comic books that's how she is, so I'm glad that they kept that.
Yeah, she and also too, I liked how she mentioned in this episode, because this episode was gonna have another cameo of another character, and right in the beginning of the episode, Jennifer turns and looks at us and says, "Oh, you think just because all these cameos are happening, don't forget, this is still a She-Hulk show."
I love that. I think that was one of the best thing they did there, were her saying that, because I remember when I was talking to you about it, and I was like, I hope that Bruce is not there so much, because I don't want it to take it away from She-Hulk, like, because it's a She-Hulk show, and you were like, yeah, I hope not. And this actually answered a question for me, like, remember, this is my show.
Yeah.
What do you think about that douche guy that they were representing?
Oh yeah, the guy that supposedly dated Megan Thee Stallion, but it was like somebody. It was somebody who could turn into anyone.
It was a shapeshifter from New Asgard.
From New Asgard.
From New Asgard, and I loved it how she was like, "Did you really think that was Megan Thee Stallion riding a Passat? Like, come on."
Yo, they said Megan Thee Stallion's name in this episode like a whole bunch, man. And I was like wondering, are we gonna see Megan Thee Stallion? And then we got to see Megan Thee Stallion in the episode, man.
At the court, that was a funny part. She was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Oh God!" At least it wasn't Cardi B.
and then in the ending credit, you saw them twerking together, and then you see She-Hulk twerking. She-Hulk was getting it in twerking.
Bro, what did you think about that?
That was pretty fucking funny. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think that was awesome, and
yeah,
we'll get into it and some stuff that I saw, but I was like, whatever. But let's just say I loved everything about it.
How about the animated twerking? What did you think about that?
Well, I think they did good. The CGI,
I thought that, yeah, the CGI was
you know
good.
What I'm saying? It was good. I mean, shit. What do you want? You want it. It's a CGI character, guys. Like, how sex? Like, you cannot make it. This is, first of all, you cannot. make it too sexy. Is it CGI? Like, what did you guys want? You wanted bounce? Like, what? Did you wanted
Oh
more
my
bounce on
gosh.
it?
No, but it was, but it was. I thought it was pretty good. That was just pretty funny. I just thought that whole ending
You saw
credit
who
scene
came
was
out in though,
hilarious.
right?
In this
Yeah, the
episode,
demolition crew.
yeah, exactly. And who hired them?
Yeah, who hired them? I think
Because
is
they were.
what's her name, bro? I think is what's her name from Black Widow. What's her name? The
Oh, you saw Valentina
I think it's
Allegra.
Valentina Allegra trying to create her thunderbolts, and because they cannot get the blood from Hulk or or um or Abomination,
Abomination.
probably trying to get trying to get some blood from her, and she's trying to create her own Hulk. So that could be her, but it's cool that they
You
bring the
think that's who it
demolition
is?
crew because the demolition crew, they're pretty known in Marvel. They're not like they're like stupid villains. It's like the stupid.
Yes, yeah, and I'm so happy that that they put them in here because they were pretty freaking stupid in this episode too. It was so fucking funny. They were like, when they first showed up, she was like, "Uh, did you steal those from New Asgardian construction
And
workers?"
they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
It's funny how when they grabbed her, and she was like, oh yeah," like I was. It was so cool that she forgot that she was She-Hulk,
yeah.
and she was like, "Oh yeah, hold on," and they just like kicked their ass, not even trying. She was just kicking their ass, but it was funny how they grabbed her. And she was like, "Oh yeah, like fuck, I forgot I was, I forgot I was
I'm
She-Hulk. Let
She-Hulk.
me just turn real quick." So I give it a 5. I think it was funny. The lawyer parts were good. All the lawyer parts. At the same time,
Where do you see the show going?
I hope they keep it this way because
Yeah, it's really in the lawyer story of everything.
that's what I
It's
wanted to
very
keep it
about
at.
like the laws. It's really addressing what Civil War also there those that's what kind of kicked off a lot of this, and now it's like we're getting to see how the government is dealing with all these people that have
Yeah, the
superpowers.
repercussion of
You
of
know,
you having superpowers, and I hope they keep it that way. Yes, give us the whole villain versus hero in it, but keep it as much into the court and stuff like that because the show is called She-Hulk Attorney at Law, not She-Hulk. If you would take the attorney law out of it, then shit, go all hero out. But because it's like attorney at law, and plus, come on, you don't tell me that you don't want to see who's in trouble and has to go to court
yeah. What other characters would you want to see?
to go to court.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
What other cases do you want to see?
I would like. You know what? I know it's not gonna happen, but I know they kind of give us a little notch to it on the last episode, episode 2. I would like to see Wolverine about the whole bar destroying the bar, and her
Oh,
defending
if
Wolverine. Her defending Wolverine, and Wolverine is like, "Come on, bub." It's just like, shing. Like I have to do what I gotta do because Wolverine's attitude is like, "I don't give a fuck."
oh my
How funny
gosh,
would that
that would
be?
be
Her
crazy.
defending Logan.
Or maybe what if she defended Spider-Man? Like, what if that happens?
That would be
But
cool.
actually, no, that wouldn't happen because actually, I forgot. Everyone don't know who Spider-Man was. Maybe they could have done that if no one forgot who he was.
Yeah.
But actually, um, maybe another one would probably be, ooh, ooh. What if somehow she somehow has gets involved in like the Loki show or something, and then goes to the TVA and defends like how the TVA is like fake as a lawyer, because they did that in the comics. If she did her defend herself in the TVA.
That would be interesting because it will connect her to like Loki. But what other like what extreme character would you think would be a good fit to be like a funny episode of her defending for something that
Oh,
give me an extreme I want an extreme character. Like Wolverine is an
Howard the
extreme
Duck.
character.
Howard the Duck. I would want her to defeat Howard the Duck.
Yes, please. Guy
Yeah,
oh
of him doing of him doing some freaking funny stuff. Like, it would just be pretty funny.
yes, you killed it, bro. I wanted Howard the Duck. She needs to defend Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
And they could actually settle it as an alien type situation. You know what I mean? Like, an immigration situation. Like, why? And it's like, yeah, he's a duck. He's not. He's an alien, and that's when you could go into that section of it. It would be so freaking hilarious. I love it.
That would be pretty funny.
I love it. I love it. But I love the episode. I loved everything about it. Especially the whole Wong thing and the wall breaking. That's my favorite parts of it. What did you overall perspective of the show?
I think it was good. Like I said, I thought the whole thing of her breaking the fourth wall, I'll give it a 5, man. This is turning out to be a really good show. I'm just excited to see who else they can bring.
Yeah.
We'll
Especially when now and she's saying like with the cameos, like, cameos not gonna be alive.
Yeah.
She's like, well, it's like
that could. She's like, don't get used to the cameos. It are like, I don't know if they really mean that or if they.
yes,
But we'll see.
yes. But